In this one, we are going to be trying to bat through an entire test match, so 5 days of batting. And I'm also hoping to get past 1,000 runs, which shouldn't be that big of a problem if I manage to bat for 5 days. That's only like 200 runs a day. But will I be able to bat for 5 days? That's the question. So far, going pretty well. 2 balls done, another about 449 overs and 4 balls left. This is a grassy wicket. This pitch is going to deteriorate. We are going to be batting for a really long time. So for now, I think the fast bowlers are going to be the problem. But as the test match progresses, spinners will be the main headache. Shot, and that will be our first runs. Will be at least 2. Yeah, all I need to do is score just a little above 2 runs and we'll get to that 1,000 run mark. So we have 2 goals, batting for 5 days and also crossing 1,000 runs. Let's see what happens. That's been flicked. That was just a little straight and the ball has actually flown off the face of the bat and it will go away for 4. That was timed really well. And there's just no one there on the leg side. They're going full on attack mode with so many slips. And they're gonna start with spin on this end as well. They do have another fast bowler, the captain himself. But we're gonna go up against some slow left arm spin. Let's see how hard it is. This is not our usual difficulty, so I think playing spinner shouldn't be that hard. I think fast bowlers are gonna be the problem. But the ball is still turning. Fall again, punch down the ground. There should be some runs, but this is a decent sized ground. Oh, that was very well bowled. That was a little quicker through the air. Got the inside edge. Thankfully no leg slip, and also it doesn't go away for 4. Nope, no need to take even the tiniest bit of risk. Look at that ball, and it was also in the right area. The ball is shining and the ball is still turning. I don't know how. This is a grassy pitch. Tossed up, that was in the arc. We do manage to time it well, but don't find the gap. Almost some overthrows. Full edged. Oh, what have you done? Cummins comes in, first ball, and he picks up the first wicket. That was full, that was there to be driven, but I think it was just a little slower and it also moved. Oh, that's not the greatest ball, but that's still well ball. Wicket number 1 gone. We cannot be losing wickets under 10 overs. We've only been here for 6 overs. We still have such a long way to go and we are already 1 down. All it took him was 1 ball to take the first wicket. Cummins. Oh, bad. It was in the air for a while. They have a silly point and short leg. Thankfully, it doesn't carry. Loops it up. That was there though with the spin. A pretty safe shot unless you edge it. And it will actually go away for 4. Some runs here as well. We started off well, then it has been a little slow going. Oh, turns me square. That was short. And it still swung. Or maybe it was a cutter, I don't know. Shot again this time. That's been slapped, man. That has been absolutely smacked. But fine leg will come around and it'll just be a single. Shot again. Oh, no. Bat onto the hip and it has gone to that one slip fielder they had. Cummins picks up another one. This was just unlucky. I think it was just a little late. Inside edge, under edge, or maybe a top edge. Goes back onto the shoulder and just pops up. That was an easy catch. Oh, we are 2 down already. So many overs left to bat. We've still not batted for 10 overs. Shot. Maybe comes in little, maybe a little quick. Top edge actually goes back onto the shoulder and just an easy catch. Outside edge, nearly the 3rd one there. Short pull. I don't think I need to run though. Yeah, That was just absolutely slapped away as hard as you can hit a ball. Full, a lovely straight drive. I think it has enough legs on it to go away for 4. I mean, we're starting to time the ball really well. Almost scoring a 3 runs and over. Oh, this was a Stark special. Did it come back in? Oh, that did come back in. Full toss. But I just got a little too excited and played it a little early, so not the greatest of timing, and because of that the fielder will cut it off. I don't know if running's a great strategy though, when you got to be on the field batting for another 4 days. Again with the spin, this was not that full, so just a little risky. All that for just 2 runs. Run rate 2.8. Good ball. That was a really good length. And an arm ball, I think, didn't turn. Just came in. Thankfully, I was on the back foot, because these are the balls where you're just a little late that you outside edge. Like one slip, one gully, a keeper, everyone waiting for that outside edge. Full. Oh, that is an on drive. That was a little weird looking on drive. But it will go away for 4. That's not a shot you see often anymore. But I mean, it is always just a treat to watch. Shot. Oh, that was too short. Comes back in. He's been bowling that in swinger over and over again, but the pace hasn't been there. 146. I think if we got above 150 we would be in trouble, but for now we're just middling everything. Full again, pat, the game stutters and we stutter through for a run as well. Full. Actually ended up low full toss, I think, but still this field will never work. They have one fielder in the entire leg side region. How is that supposed to protect anything? Full again, and I have hit it exactly from where it came from. That is a seriously long boundary. Good ball. Another weird looking shot. The length though, that had me nervous for just a second, because it wasn't too full, it wasn't too short. Full again and just dispatched. That was not a normal looking drive. It almost looked like a flick through extra cover, but once again flew off 50-run partnership as well. Full again, this time I think got the toe or something, but I think it still should go away for 4. Yes, it does. I banked all my hope on that because I was not running. Shot. Oh, why are you playing a cut? I wanted to go for a back foot drive. This is a much more dangerous shot in this game, but it comes off a cut to almost cover. That was a MSD like cut, just slapped in front of square, not even using the pace, just hitting it. There we go. We just have played some really somewhat ugly looking shots, but there is absolutely nothing ugly about this one. This has been punched off the middle, and just a punch as well. It wasn't a full-fledged drive. Turns leading edge. I'm not even playing against the turn. Closed her face a little too early, but the turn is definitely there though. And tossed up, probably should have hit it much straighter. Oh, this would have been close. I think a direct hit it was, but short and a little late. He's getting up there, almost 150 Ks, and he almost got me run out, I think. Flicked. I don't know when this shot is gonna backfire, because I'm playing balls on the off stump through fine leg. Shot. Oh, top edge. Too fast, or maybe just too short. And gets the top edge, goes over the keeper. Some luck. And he bluffs. Whirls full and gets the outside edge as well. I was waiting for the short ball. but instead he goes full. But they don't have any more slip fielders left. Oh no, what have I done? That ball was, I think that ball pitched so far outside the off stump, but it came back in sharply and I've just left a straight ball. It, I think, went back onto middle stump, out for 49. And the way of dismissal isn't any better either. I've just missed a ball that was heading to middle stump, but it was pitching way outside the off stump. But some swing and some seam, comes back in and gets top of middle. Full toss. That ball is rolling along like it was hit by a bat made in the 1970s. No power on that. I've gone for just a simple, plain forward defense, but I'm sure that was a top spinner because it bounced like a cricket ball shouldn't look at that. It was a top spinner and just kept bouncing. Thankfully, it goes outside the leg stump and I think it's bouncing a little too much. Again, full. Oh, this might actually be close. Once again, it has come in. This time it is stuck. That looked actually very straight. Please don't review it. We've already lost 3 and we're not even done through 2 sessions. I mean, still looks actually pretty straight. It looks almost out. Comes back in from God knows where and gets the back pad, maybe impact as umpire's call, but I think it's still hitting. Short, and that has been flicked very fine off the hips, but the ball stops on its own. Why am I running so aggressively? Again, tosses it up. Once again, the ball is bouncing as well. So there is turn, there is bounce, and there is seam and swing. Short. That's been pulled in front of square. There was not a lot of pace, but the ball did bounce like a tennis ball. We still managed to hit it and actually hit it pretty well, but it still doesn't go for 4. We still kept it down as well. Flicked very fine once again. And unlike last time, I think the ball has enough legs on it to go away for 4. It went very fine. We have slowed down because we've been losing too many wickets. I can't be losing 3 wickets in just a session and a half. We're almost done through 2 sessions, but we lost like 3 wickets in 45 overs. Just slow down since then, and I think this is the best approach. Flick balls on the pads and just defend everything else. Shot gets the outside edge as well. Doesn't carry, but that was very close. Should have played it on the back foot. Instead, I went forward, and that was the reason I got the outside edge. Tosses it up. That has been flicked right between short mid-wicket and square leg and will go away for 4. It was against the spin, but the ball wasn't great though. It was drifting on the pads and easily done in the end. And gone for it again. That was a quick googly. Almost darted in. I would have got like 4 easy runs if I'd managed to get even a little bit of bat on it. That was quick. Punched off the back foot. This might be the shot of the day so far, off the back foot. Kept it all along on the ground and found the gap. Was it shot? Oh, I think it was a top edge. Goes back onto the helmet. And he's shaking his head. Shot again. I don't know why they're bowling so many short balls all of a sudden. At least before they had a plan. They had like a gully fielder, a short leg fielder. Now it's just no one there. Somewhat short again. This time glanced. They do have 2 fielders there. I have to be careful. I didn't even see that guy who's standing behind. Kohli will get to 50. Our first batsman to get to 50. Hopefully many more do. Oh, fall very slow as well. It was almost like a ball bowled by an off spinner, but I think it was very close to the off stump as well. It came back in after it passed the batsman. Shot, punched up the back foot again, this time much straighter. But once again, man, is this shot just beautiful. On top of the bounce and punched away. That spin flick comes from around the wicket. And they do have a lot of protection, but we do manage to find the gap. Shot again. I'm just getting better and better at playing pull shots. This might be the best of them all. Full punched back past the bowler. I haven't been playing straight in a while. In the last 20-30 overs, it has all been square because they've just been bowling short pitch balls after short pitch balls. This was a misfield, I think. He had the ball in his hand and suddenly the umpire is signaling for. Let's see what the genius did here, because he did have the ball in hand. No, he did not even. That's very well bowled, but I think it was pitching outside the leg stump, very close. Gets past the bat. Another lovely push, but they do have a deep extra cover fielder. It looked like it was 4 for sure, but he came out of nowhere. We're almost through day 1. 205 for 3. Well, there you go. We're not even gonna bowl 90 overs. Australia have had enough. 87 overs. And this partnership growing nicely has somewhat saved us. We were 3 down in under 45 overs, but since then we've just been going strong. It's been flicked. There should be 2, I think. Now there are 4 days to go. We just gotten through 1 day. Shot, quick. They are starting to get their pace back. Short and wide. Why is he always playing the cut? I want to go for a punch. And it was in the air. They do have a short cover fielder. That was somewhat close. And I almost end up getting out on the worst possible ball. Oh, this is just perfect. That was picture perfect, man. A nice little stride and the ball flew off like we had a spring in the bat. Shot and just a little late, tucking under that and got smacked right on the grill. Oh, that's beautifully bowled. A lot of turn. Cut, late cut. There was a gap there. They no longer have a slip cordon. And this was short and wide there to be hit. I don't know why I didn't get the best of timing on it. I have somewhat, I don't know, a fly slip fielder or maybe gully. There's just no one close in. That was, I think, just a little too wide, but the problem is he's coming from around the wicket and angling everything in. So I don't want a repeat of the last wicket where I just leave the ball and end up losing my middle stump. And we are back to some short balls. This is what, the 3rd short ball I think in this over, and he's already bowled a wide as well. Tosses it up, and I think I have picked it on the full, and that will be cover drive number 15. I think that goes away for 4. This was too easy. Tossed up. Wait, was that an outside edge or glove or something? The ball didn't pop up, but it did go up for just a little bit. He's just bowling short pitch deliveries almost off the glove, but thankfully it goes down. Short and wide again. A really good looking cut, but this shot is never safe in this game. And that will be 100 as well. 288 balls. This has been a very slow innings. Strike rate of 34, but we've got the job done so far, but still a long way to go. That's been flicked, and if he comes from around the wicket, this shot is almost too easy. And that will be, I don't know, the 150 run partnership? Or maybe the 200 run partnership. No, 150 run partnership, yeah. With the turn, and as safe as anything else. 151 run partnership of 410 balls. So we've batted what, 70 overs almost. Solid in defense, maybe a little late. He's starting the ball some medium pace. We have two fielders behind square on the offside, so I think it's going to be a short ball. I was waiting for a short ball, ends up being somewhat of a good length delivery, but still cut away just fine. Ball, a full toss in fact. No need to run, doesn't matter how big the boundary is. That ball is going for 4. Outside edge, I was a little late on it. He's getting back on pace. I don't know where this guy came from and he stopped it out of nowhere. That was close though. I don't think it would have carried to slips. Oh, that has gone between the legs. Away from the bat, away from the leg stump. I don't know who got lucky there. I've gone for an on drive and look at this for an animation. That looks like someone who's never held a bat in his life. And beaten once again. This time he's also beat the keeper. That will be, I think, 4 wides or maybe 5 wides. 4, yeah, it's wides, not pies. This is too fast and this angle, man, the ball has been coming in for 2 days now. This time it's just gone. Look at that, it's still moving. A little late on it. Why are spinners so fast all of a sudden? They're almost bowling at 100 Ks. Shot wide, cut, but I don't know if that is a safe shot. There is a short cover fielder as well and it was in the air for a good while. So I could have gotten out even though I timed that ball to perfection and it was just slapped away. But it was still in the air, too much bounce. Look at how much that ball bounced. Shot again, this time just gone for it on the leg side. That was not a pull that you'd see against a spinner. I think it has also gone for 6. I mean, I just wanted to clear square leg, but it has actually flown away. That ball was just plain awful. So short, so slow. Just could not resist this time. And he's been bowling this for a while. Bowls it short again. This time I have kept it all along the ground. This has been not the greatest spell you'll ever see. He's been bowling half trackers over and over again and getting smacked for them. Full. Just playing on the leg side. Even though this was outside the off stump, we still managed to drag it all the way back to fine leg. Shot, pulled again. Ah, that fielder, man, how did he even stop it? Even though it was not that far away from him, it was hit so hard and he was not standing that far away from the batsman either. Puts in the tie, that might be the greatest fielding effort you'll see. That's been hit over extra cover. We're starting to play some aggressive shots. Whenever there's a bad ball, I don't know when it's gonna backfire. This time I did time it well, but it doesn't go for 4, nor does it go to anyone's hands. So I guess we both won, bowler and the batsman. It was not even a full toss. It was a good length delivery. Shot, just a little late on it, gets the toe. That will just be a single though. This partnership has been going on for a long time, almost ended right there. That is the 3rd or 4th outside edge that has gone right between everyone. This time they did have a slip fielder. Shot again, that's been punched off the back foot. That fielder didn't even see the ball. Or maybe just decided to not move anymore. They've been on the field for 150 overs. And that will be maybe the 200 run partnership. 201 runs and we've almost batted 100 overs. 100 overs since the last wicket. Shot squares me up. How do you miss that ball? I have no idea. Come on, where was the foot going? There was absolutely nothing special about that ball. It was a stock delivery from an off spinner. His partnership has got to end 85 of 308 balls, a strike rate of 27. But I don't know how you get out to that ball. And I didn't even do anything special. I just played a forward defense. It's placed with a left-hander. Let's see if anything changes. Look at that. That wasn't even actually a good length delivery. I think that was full. Maybe I should have just tried to drive it through the offside. The foot goes in the opposite direction and the ball gets middle and off. That's been flicked away. That was almost a wide to a right-hander, yet we managed to get some bat on it. Look at where the ball was going. Now Stark is going to angle the ball into a left-hander as well. Too much bounce. Should have played that on the back foot off the glove, but doesn't pop up anywhere. Run rate keeps dropping now. 2.19. This was not a great ball. But I still don't think it'll go away for 4. Yes, it will. Flicked very, very fine on the pads. And he's bowling at some pace as well. Just easy. And I am 100% sure that was a top spinner. Solid in defense. Now they're slowing things up. For a while they were bowling very fast. Full toss. He's coming from around the wicket and bowling a full toss on my pads. You cannot ask for a better gift than that, and we have made full use of that gift and smacked that ball away for 4. Just way too easy. They have 3 fielders deep on the leg side, but if he bowls like that, he is gonna get smashed. Shot this time. This time it has been pulled. And even this will go away for 4. The fielder this time did have a chance. But still a tiny chance. That's it. 2 4s in a row. And once again he's gonna bowl same line. This was even shorter. And we found the gap for the 3rd time in a row. This has been an absolute smack this entire over, and it's been way too easy. Flicked away, and we come back for 2. Why am I looking for 2s? That will bring up 150, and we're still scoring at that awesome strike rate of 34. Oh, that was in the air. That was in the air. Oh, it goes to point on 1 bounce. I am pretty sure it was a top spinner as well, and just bounces out of nowhere, almost like it bounced out of a rough and gets the shoulder of the bat. No, that's actually pretty good. A pretty good animation from Silly Point, but the problem was it almost carried to point. Shot again, slapped again. And that will be 4 out of 372. 300 runs I think have come out of pulls and flicks. Shot again. I think that is way too short for a back foot punch, but it still works. That for sure hit the sticker of the bat, but it still flew away for 4. Physics, well, doesn't work here. Again, flicked away. This will be 2 as well, I think. That fielder was, I don't know, doing what, and he let that go right between his legs. Shot again, and he's getting back on pace after bowling almost 50 overs. They have a leg gully, a deep square leg, a short mid wicket, and they've still not gotten lucky so far. Pushes it across. This time instead of coming back in, the ball just goes with the angle. These guys are tempting me with full tosses. Thank God I didn't actually hit it in front of the wicket. They have so many fielders. That long off extra cover, that would have for sure gone to someone's hands. Full left-hander to left-hander. And there is just something about a left-handed batsman driving through the offside, isn't there? Even in a game, that just looks awesome. Outside edge, just A little bit of change in pace, pushes it across. Maybe it was a googly, gets the outside edge, and we lose wicket number 5. Half the team is done. Again, the partnership was growing nicely, but you got to go 93 balls, 31. Everyone seems to score at a strike rate of 33. We do have a D batting order because of our purpose of batting 5 days, but it's not gonna last forever. This was not a cover drive. This has gone very straight, but it has still beat mid-off and will go away for an interesting shot. You don't see shots in that direction in this game very often. Shot. Open the face, outside edge. They have a jam-packed field on the offside. They're just gonna keep bowling there. I can just leave the ball all day if I want, but this time just got a little bit of bat on it and it almost flew away as well. Punch of the back foot once again. We played the shot only once or twice, but whenever you do manage to pull it off, it is just so satisfying. This time, cart in front of square powerfully, but he puts the dive in and stops it. Onto the glove, I think, but they're not going to appeal. Punched again to that region between mid-off and cover. We play 2 shots there. Usually the ball never goes in that direction. That was in the air. That was in the air for a good while. It barely didn't carry. Too late on that. 93 Ks. Shot that's been pulled away in the air, but the problem is, for them at least, they just have no one there. It is as safe a shot as a front foot defense because there's just nobody on the leg side. Outside edge. Oh, we've been so very lucky. Every time I manage to outside edge the ball, first slip is never there. And it goes exactly between the keeper and that gully fielder, and they just look at each other's faces. There was a gap straight. There's no long on. He's standing at wide on. He just played a lofted shot. It doesn't go in the air. Shot again. I have pulled it away. That was in the air. That was too short. Too much bounce. Just couldn't keep it on the ground. I aimed to square leg, but it has gone in front of the wicket to short mid-wicket. And their short ball strategy finally pays off. And another batsman goes with a strike rate of 30 and we are 6 down. We still have almost half the way to go, actually more than. We've only batted 205 overs. There's going to be at least 430 overs at least because they're not bowling 90 overs. Flick through mid-wicket. This is going to be some runs, maybe 3. We've also almost gotten to that 500 mark, but 1000 runs now, it is just sounding too far away. I don't think we'll get there even if we bat 450 overs. Shot, top edge, and that'll go away for 4. 5 fielders outside the 30-yard circle, but we still managed to find the gap, and that'll be 200 as well. That strike rate has improved by 1 run, 24 fours and just the 1 6. Comes in, comes from around the wicket and angles the ball in. He's been doing that for a good 30 overs now. And I think it has worked once maybe. Yeah, it did work, right? Who got the Rohit Sharma's? No, it was Cummins. So it has not worked at all. It's just been getting smacked. Look at that wagon wheel. Boundaries everywhere, but a lot of boundaries on the leg side. Flicks and pulls. Goes over the keeper. Tennis ball bounce. This is day 3, but the ball is still bouncing this much. Punched up the back foot. Batted for 214 overs, but I don't think I've played that shot so far. A punch through mid-wicket. And it worked spectacularly as well. I don't know where we got the power from. And again, pushes it across, beats the outside edge, almost gets the outside edge. Cut powerfully for 1 run, barely as well. Had to put in the sprint. Bad, that was full, that was swinging in, a start special. Another top edge, another occasion where we see some tennis ball bounce. This time it works in our favor. Short, wide, cut. We've been playing some really good cut shots, but this might be the first time it has gone for 4. Back and across and slapped, and it goes square as well instead of going in front of extra cover. 231.1 overs gone. They have about 9 fielders deep outside the boundary line. Oh, that was close. Didn't time it well. I had to put the full sprint in there. That is an exact copy of a shot we've seen about 50 times already. It comes from around the wicket and bowls short and just gets slapped. Shot again, try to open the face, this time on the offside. Got the glove, I think. Thankfully it doesn't go to anyone's hands. Doesn't pop up anywhere. That was not even that short, but we've still managed to pull it away. That was a googly, so with the turn, just been getting so good at the pull. Now we can even pull almost full deliveries and get a result. Shot, oh, that might be one of the best shots we've played, because that was bouncing clearly way over the head, but we still managed to keep it along the ground. 250 comes up. We've been batting for how long? I don't even know. 651 balls. And we still managed to keep it along the ground. There was a fielder there as well. A little risky. Look at how far the ball bounced. Still somehow on the ground it goes. And found the gap. Driven again. Fall in the gap. He picked 3 wickets very early on, but since then it has not been going well for Cummins, and that'll bring up 50. Shot. We play the same shot again. This one actually might be even better because it went back onto the ground much quicker. Fielders had no chance. Again, cut away once again. This was it, even that shot. This was probably about a feet away from being a half volley, but he still managed to cut it and cut it away for 4. 254 overs gone, 612. I didn't actually mean to play a lofted shot. I don't know what happened there. Short and wide again, another cut. Where's that guy going? At least one fielder had some sense and he stops the ball. Oh, onto the bat, then onto the glove, I think, and they do have a fielder waiting just for that. Inside edge. Oh, that was a really good catch. Not only did he dive to his side, but he also dove forward and takes a really good catch off the inside edge. A very human looking catch from the AI there. And we lose another one once again. Batsman goes for a strike rate of almost 33. Now we just have 3 batsmen left, 3 wickets left. We don't have any more batsmen left. 1 all-rounder, and then it's just... It was an outswinger. Why did it not move then? Gets the inside edge. Almost didn't carry as well. That's been flicked away. Through square leg. And it'll go for 4. I thought they had a fielder there, but that was just the umpire. I thought he just let it go. Shot wide, cut outside edge. So many fielders there and it falls right between them. Oh, that was so close once again. We've had some close calls, that's for sure, and almost every one of them have gone our way. We've been very lucky. Look at that, so close, and just doesn't carry. Full angled in pitches and then just straightens and goes off. Punched at the back foot, it goes behind square. Actually flew away, maybe it was an edge. Cut away again. Shot and wide and cut away. Off the back foot behind square. Now actually it has become one of the best scoring shots, this back foot cut. Beautiful ball, perfect length. He hasn't bowled well in a long time, but this one was just there. Perfect length, beats the outside edge. Now they also have a back slip cordon, so an outside edge will probably be the end. Went for it straight. There's just a mighty gap there, but he pushed it across. Little too cheeky there. Have to be careful doing this. Would have given the keeper some catching practice. Again, good length delivery, but we are just way too good now. At playing spin, we've been playing 3 spinners for 4 days. We're just getting too good. On 293, bat onto the hip, 7 runs away from a triple century. And we batted for such a long time, almost 750 balls. And late again. Full toss in fact, and lofted up in the air. Just have to do something new now. Can't be driving the ball along the ground for the 100th time. Hit in the air and it works and comes off. Again, bowls it short, and it has worked in this spell at least. We are 330 runs away from 1000 runs inside edge again. I can't believe we've been so lucky, and that'll be 300 as well. Triple century for the first time. This might be the greatest innings in a video game, because not only have we scored 300 runs, we've also batted for 800 balls. And we get to 300 this way. Inside edge. Again, full toss, a lofted attempted shot, doesn't work. And again, I'm sure that was a top spinner as well. Bounces over the off stump, beats the outside edge. They are once again gone back to a very attacking field after being defensive for a while. Full toss and flicked up in the air. Even this won't go for 6, but it will clear at mid-wicket fielder at least. This was just an awful ball. And it pitches. I thought it was a full toss. There's just no one on the leg side. It was drifting on the pads, nicely tossed up. And he just managed to clear the 30-yard circle at least. Couldn't clear the fence. That's been flicked very, very fine. And we're just gonna have to keep running. It'll go for 4. The fielders have given up. Why wouldn't they? They've been fielding for 4 days almost. Has been pulled up in the air. We played some risky lofted shots, but still not one of them has gone away for 6. Everything has been a 1 bounce 4. I don't know, this seemed like a really good shot as well. Behind square. Didn't even want to take the tiniest bit of risk. Use the pace a little bit. And still not enough on it. Cut away this time. Too short on the offside. This has just been an awful over. Ashton Agar probably has been the worst bowler. Again shot, again probably a top spinner, too much bounce. Shot, oh that was nasty there. That was fast, aimed at the grill. And look at his head wobble. And it gets the throat. That would not have been pretty in real life though. The batsman would have been on the ground and probably wouldn't have gotten up either. Pushes it across and then swings it back in. An awesome ball, deserved a wicket. But we are once again very lucky. The ball almost like a boomerang. First it was pushed across, pitches, and then seams in. Outside edge once again. This has been the story of this test match. Australia bowl very well, get the outside edge, but we're just too lucky. It goes right between everyone, or it just does not carry. This time it did both. That's been hit full toss, and this one will probably go away for 6. I've been trying to hit a 6 for a good 50 overs. We play like 3 or 4 lofted shots, and this one finally goes away. It was full, maybe a full toss for once, and we've hit it exactly where it came from. A very straight aim for the side screen. A low full toss. Again another full toss. This time it has actually gone flat. We've been somewhat aggressive, but look at where our run rate is, still under 2.5. Pushes it across. Oh my god, Stark's about to cry, I think. This has just been too much for Australia. They have been painfully unlucky. Everything has gone our way when it comes to plays and misses and outside edges. Yorker outside edge, and we'll get through. There was a close run. Top edge. Short ball tactic. There are so many fielders in place, but you cannot expect anything like this. He goes right over everyone's head. That's been flaked, and that will be 350. We're just 50 runs away from the highest test score ever. 844 balls. The strike rate getting better. We also managed to smack a 6 in the last 50 runs. That's been pulled away. Not very short, but we still pulled it instead of playing it on the front foot. Some risk, but the pitch has enough bounce. Cut away again. Well, I was so nervous playing cut shots early on in this innings, but now this has become one of the best shots. Oh, again squares me up. Even short balls are moving off the seam at least. 323 overs. We have another 100 overs at least, maybe 110, 120 overs left. It's been punched down the ground. There should be at least 2. We're still 200 runs away, and I think we should get there. We just have to bat, and that'll be 51 of 215 for Ashwin. Strike rate 223. Outside edge. Oh no, what have I done? Just gone chasing at a ball very wide, and line finally gets goalie, and we've got to go for what? 370 runs. This has been one of the best innings you'll see in a game. 884 balls, and we've almost batted 1400 minutes. How many hours is that even? That is like 20 hours. Oh my god, an innings lasting 20 hours comes to an end. In a very silly way as well. Nothing special about the ball. In fact, it was actually an awful ball. And now we have no more batsmen left, but we still some way to go. 1/4 of this challenge left. Full toss. I think I should stop doing this now, but they're just tempting me with these nice full tosses, and there's just no one straight. It is a relatively safe shot, but I think I'm just gonna start defending everything now. Ooh, that was very well bowled. Once again beats past the outside edge. 2 slips, a gully, and the ball pitches and just straightens. I could have just left that one alone though. Full fast inside edge, and we are inching towards 800 runs. We only have 2 wickets left, and we still have 200 runs to go. What are you doing? That's some really special work. He gets to the ball and then just decides to not stop. Full outside edge, and a really good catch. Finally an edge goes to a slip fielder. Australia, I think the luck is coming back to them. And we have only 1 wicket left and we have to bat a little more than a day. I think now we just have to block everything. Oh, I mean, this is not working. Did nothing wrong. These top spinners, man, why are they so hard to play? And it was so close to the off stump. Probably should have left that one alone. But I don't think I've scored a single run for at least like 8 overs maybe. Again, when chasing after the ball, but this one I don't think it was risky at all. It was too full. And a boundary after a really long time. Just a little late on it, I think. Some bad action. And they're going to review it. Even if it was bad, I'm way outside the line of the off stump. And the ball was missing as well. I think what was... Well, there you go. We have got a little bit of bat on it. But was it before the bat or what? 354.5 overs gone. That was quick. I can just duck under that. But you never know with these short balls. How short they are. Shot pulled. And that will be it. Well, we haven't been able to bat through 5 days. In fact, we didn't even bat the first session. We still had 10 overs to go in the morning session of day 5. So we've fallen short in this challenge by a good 2.5 sessions. We went up against Australia, probably the best team, and did very well. But what happens when the worst team in the game goes up against Australia? Click the video on screen to find out. For now, like, comment and subscribe for more Cricket 24 videos and updates. Thanks for watching and have a great day wherever you are.